Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, here, Will Ferry here for the AM 49 WRB channel here with my Saturday and Sunday finds here combined together here. Didn't find a whole bunch of, like I do that normally on some weekends, but did find some good ones though. I hope y'all saw my Friday's video of a couple of rare finds I found at a thrift store for $1. If you haven't seen it, tune to it. I know you probably will like it what I did find. You got it real cheap. I also got a couple of LPs that never thought I'd get real cheap today about there, and I'll show it to you as I go along here. We'll start off with the CDs first. First, we'll start with the DVD. Been looking for this for a while and finally found it. Finally found when it comes to these TV shows, you better grab a copy of this soon. Some of these soon, because they go real fast every time their season shows comes out. I found season 7 of the complete 7th season of The Big Bang Theory today. If anyone's out there The Big Bang Theory, you better grab yourself a copy because they can, it feels like every week I try to get a copy of this, they seem to go fast. Yeah, I finally found a copy for the 7th season, to go with my other 6 seasons of it. Also found some great CDs too over yesterday and today. We'll start with this one here. In their Icon series that UMG puts out. This one's called Smash Mouth. Been looking for one sort of the greatest hits CD by them. I'm glad I found a copy because like their song Walking on the Sun, All Star, also their versions of the Monkeys Unbelievers on here. Their version of The Question Mark Mysterious King of Me Baby's a good one. Along with them doing Wars Why Can't Be Friends on here as well. If you like their music but have a hard time trying to find some of their songs, start out with this one here. You'll find more of their stuff on CD later on. I also found this one here too. Jared Lee Lewis got Knox Phillips Sessions. So that one just recently, there's a CD that recently came out that he recorded when he was in the Sun Studios in the 70s, but never released till this year. Has him doing versions of Bad Bad Leroy Brown, Ready by Right, Room Full of Roses, Johnny B. Good, Carol, and many others you can see on here. I bet that's going to be a good one to hear. Also, speaking of their greatest hits ones, I found this one today too. I was at Walmart. Got Stone Temple Pilots Thank You album, CD, I should say. It's a 2003 greatest hits CD. Focus. Let's look at Focus here. I'll explain it to you. It's a 2003 compilation CD they put out. Now, I didn't even know they had put one of the greatest CD out. Glad I found a copy. Because I like their music. Also found this here called Club New Wave. The Ultimate 80s Dance Party Collection. It has artists like Soft Cell, Blondie, Simple Minds, many others you can see on here. Found this at a thrift store for $1.50, not a bad deal. Also found a couple other CDs for Saturday. I'm getting the Saturday CDs here. Found this one here too called Women in Songs No. 2. The second volume of the CD of it. And, well, those of you probably do know or probably don't know, but I like a good one here to listen to. Guess I'm a big fan of Jewel on here. It's a Janet Jackson 2. A few others on here I probably have to, but I may have heard or may not. You get used to them. That sounds like they're pretty good artists on here. I also found Bruce Hornsby Hot House CD from 1995, I believe. Never seen this one before by him, but I know it's going to be a good one for me to listen to. Lately, I've been finding a lot of these Old King Gold series that King Star Day Records have put out so much as last year. And we got all but 2, and this is one of the 2 are missing out of my collection, volume 8. Now I need to do volume 1 of this, and this series I got here is done. Unless there's more I didn't know after 10. If there's some anything after these series people get collected and there's some after volume 10, do let me know in the comments. I know I had this on cassette, but now I got it on CD. George Jones' 14 Greats, including one of these big hits, If You're Drinking No Kim and Remember Well, and 13 other songs look like mainly cover versions he did. It's on here. Might be another good one. And also got Pee Wee King into the Country Hall of Fame in 1974. It had some of these big hits like Slowpoke, Tennessee Waltz. That'd be a good one to listen to also. Also got 2 volumes of Hee Haw's favorites. I think, let me make sure the correct title is Hee Haw's favorite artists. This one here has some of my Buck Owens, Archie Campo, George Jones, String Bean, Minnie Pearl, many others. For volume 2, probably similar. I say my artist was on there, was on here, but a couple others too, like Roger Miller, Minnie Pearl, Wanda Jackson, Grandpa Jones, Classic Old Rattler, Kenny Price. That'll be a good one here. And this was here called Mill and Conway at their best. That's our hit songs of Conway Twitty, and one hit song and cover songs that been cover songs, and well, there are a couple other songs that I better stray y'all here. Pardon me for yawning. And also found yesterday. But that'd be a good one to listen to before I get to this one here. Porter Wagner and Hank Thompson. There's 1 CD of each of them. First CD has Porter Wagner. The second one has Hank Thompson. Each artist has 20 songs each on here, and a bunch of them have some of their biggest hits on there. And last of the CDs, this is called Johnny Pack and George Jones. Johnny Paycheck and George Jones, if I said it right. Saw this one in one of these little stores. They sell these for 3 for $10. I didn't want to get it for a while. I've been keep seeing it, and gave in and finally got a copy of it. Like some great stuff on here between mixture of George Jones and Johnny Paycheck songs on here. Alright. Did find a few records between yesterday and today, and we'll start off with a couple of 45s I found. Roy Orbison's Too Soon Unknown. Song written by Don Gibson. I think he did. I got an old album of him doing the Don Gibson tunes. That song there I heard on that album pretty good. And if I'm right on this one, this is the first pressing of the Tom McLean's Sweet Dreams, when it was on the Gin label. I think later MSL Records took it for distribution, also making a big hit, having make a big hit. Also a song written by Don Gibson. I'm not sure I got a copy of this, but recently we got this one, got it for 25 cents, and it looked like in good shape. Pretty good shape. I also got some 78s here. Found several good ones. I also found Jesus Hold My Hand by the Chuck Wagon Gang. A couple gospel ones. Another one here too, Carl Story, God Save My Soul, with God Has Son in Service. I also got this for $1 too. I'm not sure I got this one or not, but anybody in the Carl family, whether I do got it or not, who knows? Maybe turn out to be in better shape. This was called Bury Me Under the Weeping Willow, with Low Luck Cabin by the Sea on the other side. I also found a Gene Autry 78, Blue Montana Skies, and on the other side, Rhythm of the I think it's the Rhythm of the Beats. I have a hard time reading the label because of a little scratched up. You have to hear the zoos in the background here. I also found a Royal E-Cuff 78 with no letter in the mail. With things that might have been. I saw another 78 of his. That same spot I got these 78s, but I didn't get it because it looks like something got into the groove of the record and showing the. I think had a little cardboard underneath it. So I had to skip on that because it was showing the grooves. I know I'm maybe something that probably won't play right on my little record player. And I also got Bob Wills, his Texas Playboys. Ain't got nobody, and nobody cares for me. With who walks in while I walk out on the other side. I know got this on my classic revisit 45, but I haven't seen no original 45 of it yet. Or I don't know if everyone has yet. But I did found this on 78. Stick McGee and his buddies drinking wine, Spody Odie. And even though the record's cracked, still not a bad deal for $1. Because how often do you see this 45 appear very often? I don't know how well there's the crack right there. But it's still playable. And also found a 10-inch LP to add to my collection. This is called Brad Goins and his New York 9. Song titles on the top, along with the who's on there. And don't like many others. I think this is the first time I've ever seen one with a gatefold cover. Here's what it looks like. Not a bad one here. Add to my 10-inch LP collection. Also got here All Time Country and Western Volume 2 with Jimmy Dennis, Ernest Tubb, Bill Monroe, Goldie Hill, Warner Mac, Red Foley, Tex Williams, Wilburn Brothers, Carl Ballou, Kitty Wells, Rex Allen, and Wet Pierce on that one. And I hear about some of this guy's music, but never seen any of these albums till recently. Got Jim Photoglow. This is called Foolin' in Love with You. Or Fooling in Love with You, I should say. Can't feel like the word Fooling in Love mixed in together. And here's some of the songs on there. And also got Red So Fine, which were written so fine with some of his hits and some other songs that he put on his album here together. I wasn't too sure I got this one here, but I got it. Put on the flea market, called Choppy Checker for Teen Twisters Only. And also, I need to fix this cover up. It's a Sandy Posey album I've never seen before, called Sandy Posey Looking at You. I know the cover's teared up, so it's teared up, and I need to fix it back with Scotch tape. Alright, moving along with. Now here's the one here. I couldn't believe I paid 50 cents for this one here. It's Dion's Lawrence's Wonder album. Do get another copy of this, but it's in worn out shape. This one here looks better. And I paid only 50 cents for it. Here's a little bit of example. I'll show you here a little better what some of it looks like. And I know we got an import reissue album of this, but I'm not too sure I've got the original album of Ruby Day by Dion, which I'll probably do, but we ain't got this one here for 50 cents. Can't beat it because it looks like the windows are in good shape. Dang, damn, I need to show this a little better. There we go. So pardon me on that, try to hold it the other way you couldn't get it. And the last two I do found this that came out of like a radio station. I think it's one of Harrisburg I used to listen to a whole lot. From Harrisburg, Virginia, WHBG. They have a bunch of these in there for that station with that label on it, but radio station call letters in it. This is Roy Hamilton's Greatest Hits. It's one of them detonated promos. Daddy's Big Hits, Don't I Go, Unchained Melody, You Can Have Her, Hurt, Tide, I Believe. Great performance, Forget This Fool, Need Your Lovin', If I Love You, Gonna Need Magic, and You Never Lock a Won't. Ignore the background there. I think Zeus will try to tell me something there, but I'll take care of that cat here in a minute and see what he wants. And finally, I saw this last Saturday, but somehow, I don't know, last weekend actually. I don't know why I ignored it, because I already got one of his shows recently on Verve. I don't know why I missed this one out. It's this Kid Orley's Creole Jazz Band from 1955. Because you want to say, why I say it's 55, it says on the top of the cover. On there, and here's what song's on there as well. Alright. Well, ladies and gents, there are my latest finds there from this weekend, and as always, keep in tune here for any more y'all probably like to see, and hope you enjoy it. Welfare here for the AM 14NWYB channel, along with the hollering Zeus cat in the background. You can hear it. Saying over and out.